first spoke to me about this, it was pre-pandemic. It's that long ago. He wanted to do a musical in the way that we had created Midsummer Night's Dream in this immersive form. He got fixed on Guys and Dolls, got the rights to do it, and so it's been going on and on and on, and at last, not only have we workshopped and rehearsed and tech, but we're here opening the show tonight.
I always love the British Theatre. I come here all the time to see plays and various things. It's really putting itself on the map. So I think it's exciting that it's a musical. Obviously that's what everybody knows me for, and Guys and Dolls is an old classic. 1950 it first was seen on Broadway.
So I can rave about Guys and Dolls. It's got an amazing history. We know the Frank Sinatra, the Marlon Brando, the Gene Simmons. We know the banging songs. We know Miss Adelaide. Memorably, Imelda Staunton was an amazing Miss Adelaide. But what you have here is you've got all the bridge fabulousness. You've got the genius of Mr. Nick Hytner, and you've got Sir Nick Hytner, I should say, and you've got the fabulous of the show all coming together.
So excited. My friend Marisha is playing Miss Adelaide, and this is my favourite musical, absolutely my favourite. I saw the Bob Hoskins and Julie Mackenzie version at the National Theatre and have loved it ever since. So, you know, I'm just so excited. My wife's going, stop singing the songs. I'm singing them all day long.
So I've been told that this is very different.
The stage is a work of art, you know, another character in this musical.
Fantastic music, fantastic lyrics, fantastic songs, great story. What's not to like?
And you know that if you come here, that you will leave the theatre skipping, because you will have had an amazing theatrical show-stopping evening.
I'd seen the actors in the past that had taken on the role. You know, Bob Hoskins famously played Nathan at the National in the 80s, and Frank Sinatra in the movie, and Nathan Lane on Broadway. So he's just a wonderful character, and you want to kind of test yourself against past performances, but you really want to make it your own. He's such a brilliant comic creation, but I think also what we've tried to implement in this production is the truth in the relationship with Adelaide as well.
Well, when I got the role, I was like, we've seen so many versions of this character. What am I going to do to make it different? And I just wanted to give her humanity. I wanted to show a picture of a real woman that you know, that you know, she's in love, she can't get out of this relationship, she makes mistakes, she stands up for herself, and then sometimes she falls back into it, and you love her and you're like rooting for her. And I feel like I've never seen an Adelaide who has had this much agency, who's not just played like a cartoon, because she's not a cartoon, she's a real person.
It's all about relationships, isn't it? And he's a classic example of someone who just can't commit. You know, he's endearing because he's totally and utterly in love with Adelaide, and he has been all of his life. He just can't walk down the aisle.
Any scene I have with Celinde is an honor. She's the most extraordinary scene partner I could ever imagine having, and the kindest person. And I think every time I'm on stage with her, I feel safe, supported, and bold enough to take risks, and I think that pays off.
It's been the most amazing thing I've ever done in my career. It is unbelievable. The crew is amazing, the cast is amazing, the creative team. And the beauty is of this show, you can come 4 times and stand somewhere else and you see a different show. And for us on stage, if you can imagine, like, it's different every night. It's so immersive, we actually don't know what kind of show we have until we have the audience in. So for us, it's exciting too.
I hate the fourth wall, so any chance that I get to break the fourth wall is a blessing to me. And this show allows me to break the fourth wall while still in the story, and so I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven, I really am.
It's a phenomenon. People really want to be in the story. They want to be in the action. They love that I sing to them. I'm belting right in their faces. They love it.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing because you feed off their energy. And, sometimes when we're doing I've Never Been in Love Before, off my peripheral vision, I'll see them like on the edge of the stage like this, just watching. And that focus, it really gives you the energy to kind of push forward. It's amazing.
Well, they're so in the story and part of the story. It's really amazing to see that, for example, when we have our duet, Andrew and I, people are literally watching tennis. They're going like it's so lovely to see, and you feel that they're really with us.
I would definitely say that the way in which we've staged this is the most exhilarating thing I've done as a performer, in terms of the audience are literally all around you.
Sometimes I'm singing at them, sometimes they're in my bosom. Who knows? Just we'll never know what happens.
And Nick Hytner, our wonderful director, has encouraged us to use the audience as much as you can. So there's a kind of, at times, improvisational element to it. Do you know what I mean? Where you can, you never know what you're going to really get back from an audience member. So it keeps it fresh and alive. And I think more than anything, we've brought out the joyous element of Guys and Dolls like no other production.
And to say that you have something original with a show that is, as old as it is incredibly exciting.
It does make it kind of like a powder keg, because everyone's like, oh, the energy. And then by the time you get to the end, everyone's like, wow, and they're fully immersed in Running Land. They don't want to leave.
This is special. I know special. I've been doing this for 24 years, and I know special. And this show is special.